Hello everybody, my name is Mind and welcome back to the Aeroteam channel. Today we are going to be working on a tutorial for this Oshkosh Striker. It's one of the most popular airport fire trucks in the world. It comes in 3 different variants, although we will be building one of them, the 6x6. There's a 4x4 and an 8x8, which may have instructions coming out in the future. Now, before we get into this, you just want to keep one thing in mind. This, of course, does utilize World Edit and our resource pack. Anyway, let's get into this really quickly. So what you want to keep in mind is that the truck is 4 blocks wide, 6 blocks if you include buttons, everything inside, 6 blocks tall. Technically 7, including this button up here, and then it is 18 blocks long. So anyway, let's get right into layer 1. This layer is a very simple one. So I've got the wheels marked out right here. I'm going to do 2 stairs, nether brick stairs, like so, upside down, 2 blocks apart, and then we're going to go into the inventory and grab 2 stone slabs. Place them right here. Now we're going to move back to the other wheels, which are going to be 1, 2, 5, 6 blocks back. Fill this in, and then the wheels are going to be the exact same as how we did the other side. So we're just going to do those quickly. Use my poor and then again, we're going to fill in the middle of this with stone brick slabs. So on the sides of this 6 long piece of cobblestone slabs, we're going to lay down some purple slabs here. In our resource pack, they are of course the same texture as our wall, and we're going to do this on either. Now to move up to the front, we're just going to do 2 purple slabs here, and then at the back, 4 purple slabs here. And then utilizing our resource pack, we're going to go in and get some end rods. Now these end rods will go at the front here, and it goes so. Now that is layer 1. If you're wondering what these are to represent the large license noise seen at the. So we're going to move on to layer 2 now. At layer 2, we're going to just complete the wheels. Wheels are, of course, very simple. 4 stairs, shape wheel. We'll do that here, and then we'll come back here and complete these wheels as well. Very simple. Now here we get to a bit more of a complicated spot. So if you need, I would suggest to watch this very slowly, because it will be utilizing our own coral textures, like you see here, if I can grab one, and you will need World Edit to do this. You will also need to grab some cobblestone slabs. Let's part. So we're going to go, so here's the front. We're going to do 2 stone slabs, stone slabs here, a full block of stone slabs, not smooth stone. We don't need that texture. It is purposely like this. And then behind, we're going to a 1 block gap, do another 2, or a full slab block. And then we're going to repeat this again. We're going to repeat this again. Repeat that again. Actually, sorry. Oh. That. Oh, I see what I've done wrong. My apologies. This actually goes like so. And then we repeat the pattern. My mistake. I have not done a tutorial. Now what we're going to need to do on the sides, we're going to need to grab our purple, our dead brain coral fan. And we're going to need to place some blocks that we can replace with. So these are not permanent, so I'm just going to use some orange blocks here and place them here. Now we're going to get out our one of our wands. We're going to be using the stick, and we're going to use //repel command, and I'm just going to type it in really quickly so I can now begin replacing things. And now on one side, I'm going to have the purple or the dead brain coral fan that way, one facing this way. So we're going to now select this. Now this one facing this side of the block is going to go here, 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 and here. And then the other one will go here, here, just. Then we're going to grab this one. This one goes here, here, here. Then we're going to go into our inventory. We're going to grab some buttons. So we want to grab birch buttons, some normal stone buttons. That should be about it for this layer in terms of the buttons. Place them like so here. Now we're going to require world edit again, so I'm going to place some temporary blocks once again. So now we're going to grab our replace tool again. We're going to select this button. Remember, you need to do it on both sides because we're going to have buttons here, buttons here. So this button, of course, goes on the inside. We're going to replace the simple. Then we're going to select this one. Now you will need to leave this here because it will be required for the next layer. But we're going to continue and finish off this layer. So we're going to need to get some black concrete. Now on the inside of this, powder. On the inside of this, we didn't exactly go for much detailing because we aren't aware of what's behind the wheels. So we're just going to fill it in with some black concrete. Quite simple. Now, behind, we're going to need to get a wool, and we're going to need to get some stairs. Let's take that. Now we're going to place wool here, here, place wool here. My apologies, I don't think we need the stairs yet. Actually, yes. And then we place 4 stairs here. Then we're going to swing around to the front. The front will require world edit. So we're going to place wool here, here, here. Then we need to go get a nether brick slab. Now, the inside of this can be filled with wool. Now, for the front, we will require world edit again. And to do this, you're going to make a corner slab, or a stair, sorry. And then we need another one. Just do that simple. So we'll select this one. I will grab the temporary blocks, place them here. And so now that we've got main body, come around at the back, right next to the wheels, there is another button. I've been using. Sorry. I've just realized that I've been buttons and it is actually oak buttons. My apology. Fix that very quickly. Then you come around on this side, place that button right there. Now for the front, it's going to require some more world edit, as you can see there. Now you can get rid of this here because I believe this is the only time we will be using that in the build. Please note that you do not want to update these. They are a bit painful to try to get back. So instead we're going to be using our move tool in our wand. So I'm going to grab an axe and I'm going to be getting a torch. These torches in our resource pack, of course, are normal lights. So we're going to collect our lights. We're going to do /move. Simple as that. It might change color. There's been some bugs with our pack in terms of the look of it. Also, if you're wondering, Pop-Tart is doing a tutorial at the same time as me there. Anyway, we're going to take this one. We're going to also move it. Very simple. Now for the interesting bit, we are going to need a fence and iron bar. Now the iron bars and nether brick fence will require some world edit. What we are going to need to do is we are going to need to make a shape like this with 3 blocks here, 1 block here of nether brick fences, and then a small angle of iron gates here. So we're going to select our replace tool and place that here. Now I'm going to do something. I'm going to do replace air, and I'm going to remove this and this. Now I'm going to move right here and do /position 1 and position 2. What we are going to do is do /s move facing upwards / remove. And then I'm going to select this again, pause 1, and position 2. Need to move it 2 blocks back. -A, as to not rest of the build. Now, that is about it. That layer to third layer. Get my reference done. Okay, so for the third layer, there's going to be some detailing on the sides truck. So to do that, we're going to need stairs. We're going to move from the back here since we've already side to here, and then you need a placer reference block. So we're just going to actually, sorry, you need a black block, and we're just going to like that. And then we're going to place wool here, grab our coral again, 2 on either side. Now for the back, you want to be careful here. You'll notice that this is only on the left side, and normally I believe it is centered. However, we could not center it our own in Minecraft because this is 4 wide, so it is centered. Now we're going to get a coral, a dead tube coral fan, which represents a smooth stone or a stone slab. We're going to place it on the left side, left center block, and we're going to go get some trapdoors as well. We're going to place the trapdoors right beside it, covering up the back. Now we're going to need a bit forward. However, first I want to complete just the detailing on the side, that way we and then play temporary blocks and then buttons, of course. Now to move forward, I'm going to need to go check my sources. But yes, 1, 2, 3, and a coral block. 2, 3. 2 blocks coral. Then on the inside, we're going to place 1, 2 wool, 1, 2 here, and then this part is quite simple. So if we have world edit again, all you need to do is select all of this, face upwards, and do /stack. Now we've got a bit more detailing, so we're going to select again and take stone slabs. We're going to go to here. Now that might break, so you're just going to do that here again. We need to also place buttons on the sides of these. Buttons. Now next, we're going to need our wool again. Wool right here after that. Wheel. And then wool right here. And we're going to need to get a slab. It's a slab right here. Place that here. Here. And then we can use our nether brick slabs and do this simply. We also are going to need to go get pink glazed terracotta. It looks like this in our resource pack, and it goes right here. Now we need to collect a button, and it's going to be the jungle button. Now let me make sure I've got the angle right. Yep. So we're going to come right here, and we're going to go to up. Now place button here. Look at the angle like this, as to not update this block. Now we're going to select it and do //2. So it is. Next up, we're going to move to what would that be? Fourth layer. Fourth layer here is quite a simple one, not too much to it. So from the cockpit, we're going to do slab there. Slab here. Slab here. Slab here. Now we're going to full block here. Full block here. You'll need to place a block here. Then a full block here. And then we're simply going to take our white wool, run this along the entire way till we reach this part right here from the wheel. And we're just going to do that on the side. Now we need to get a button. It's going to be the acacia button, which is black and black. Place it on either side, like so. Now we're going to come back here, and we're going to place 2 wool in the center here, 2 wool here, 2 wool here. We're going to then next get our dead brain coral fan, place 1 here, place 1 here. Next, we're going to come back, place our coral fan here and here. We're going to stack this. I believe we need a stair. Stair here, right there, and then round the back we're going to again trapdoors, and then we need to get a iron trapdoor right here. We also need to get our buttons, because one button go here, and one right here, exactly. And that is it for the fourth layer, so we can move on to fifth and basically final layer for the build. It's quite a simple one. So we're going to need to get some slabs and a smooth stone. We're also going to need our purple slabs and then some trapdoors. We're going to need our birch and iron trapdoors. So we're going to start at the back ladder. It's going to place 1 block here, stone slab, then birch trapdoors. Then next we're going to have purple slabs. We're going to run this for 5 blocks. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 5. 2, 3. We're going to take smooth stone, break that 5, and then we're going to go another 2. Now we are going to require world edit again on this layer. It's quite a simple layer though, just filling that there. So keep in mind for that. I'm going to bring this up 1 blocks, and then I'm going to come over here. I need to grab a prismarine stair. So that runs 4 blocks. So 1, 2, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now this layer is going to be a bit complicated because the order of the rungs, railings, is a bit complicated. So I'm going to go ahead and get another trapdoor again, and then I'm going to get our stairs again. Now you're going to need a temporary block. Sorry, not just a temporary block. Got that. I'm going to place them. Spots we need. So we need 1 right here, here. Okay, and then 1 forward. And we need another one here, 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 then one here. Now we're going to need to make some specific stair shapes that we can copy. So we're going to do this. This will be side or right side facing forward. We're going to do this. This for the left side facing that way. Now I'm going to copy them using my stick. It's going to go here, 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 this one. Then I did this before placing the slabs, which is my mistake, my apology. It will update them, so I'm going to select this one really quickly, place these back, and I'm going to... And then actually, I needed to place as well. My apology. Thought that the stairs would be updated. So I'm going to actually just stack these three so as to not update them, and then we're just going to make this side that way. Then put that back, and then we have purple slabs. We're going to take this one that goes here, here, this one. So you should have a gap of 1.5, 1.5, 1.5. And then we're going to need to get a end rod that goes right side in the middle, fifth block this way. Then we're going to come around to the front to not update the slabs, to just build this out here. And now we're going to select this. // Now we're going to need to get our fences again, and we're going to need to make a specific shape with them. So that shape here, quite simple. Select it here, here. Below that, actually, sorry, black concrete. Now above the stair, the fences, we're going to get a stair to place it here. Then we need another stair or fence, two fences here. Select a button, place the button with world edit. So I'm going to place a block here. Do / move. This actually might update it. Yep, my bad, sorry. So I'm going to come out here. My bad. I did not select it properly. We're just going to move it to there. Anyway, that is it for the Oshkosh Striker. There are, of course, two other variants to it, the 8x8 and 4x4. There's not too much of a change. Thing I did forget right here. My apologies. To just do that. Then at the front, got the button. Anyway, as I was saying, we can clean this up, and that's about it. Tutorial. I hope you all enjoyed it. There are, of course, the other two variants, which I might do a video on how to convert them to later. Now I will read you the spiel of that Pop-Tart gave to me. So congratulations on completing this build. We hope that you've enjoyed building it, and we hope that you enjoy having it in your Minecraft world. Thank you so much for choosing Aeroteam design. Hundreds of hours of work from all of us here at the Aeroteam go into all our aircraft builds to make these designs possible. And on that note, we do ask that if you use our design, then please do give us credit for our hard work. If you're building this on a server, or if you're building an airport project, or something you intend to publish or share in any way, you must give credit to the Aeroteam for these designs. This can be accomplished as easily as a sign somewhere around the aircraft saying designed by the Aeroteam. Doesn't have to be anything fancy. If you share this anywhere on social media, which you should definitely feel free to, by the way, just give us credit. That's all that we ask. And if you have any, if you have built this, let us know. Of course, we are in a Discord server, so that should be linked in the description, so you can message us on there. And that basically concludes this tutorial. Thanks again for watching. Please do consider subscribing, as we are growing quite quickly, and it motivates us to put out even more content. More tutorials will be coming soon, and more showcases. Anyway, my name is Mind. This was a bit of a first try for the tutorial. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. Take care. Bye-bye.